me over here jamming in my seat.
Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Welcome. I am Solid Blue Sister, and this is Keep It Solid. And today is Tuesday, November 25th, 2025. And with me today, I have the CEO of Productions Radio and the host of Sound of Coffee, The Villain's View, and many more.
Superplex Party, Rouse, High Exalted. You might catch me. I don't know. You might even catch me selling fish sticks somewhere. That's what I do. I run everything here. It's my job, and I'm so happy for it.
Well, y'all, we are going to keep it very lighthearted today because I know people are on a vacation today or this week, whatever. It's going to be a lighthearted week. Thomas, I want to talk about dating a friend's or relative's ex, and I'm getting an echo from you.
Oh, hold on. I think I know why.
It's because the volume's up a tad bit too much. It's a little bit high. Let's see if I can. Do you still hear it?
No, I don't hear it.
Okay.
It is fine.
That's it. Okay.
So we're going to talk about dating a friend or relative's ex, and Thomas, I just want to know one thing. Why is it taboo that you cannot date your friend or relative's ex?
Solid, come on, man. Come on. You know why it's taboo. Let me tell y'all something. Because, okay, you're in a relationship with somebody. Shit's going well. You introduce them to the family, right? Now, the family knows them through you. Let's say 6 months, a year, 5 years down the line, stuff breaks apart. You instantly start dating their cousin. Come on. No.
Okay.
You can't be bringing them back to the same functions after I done brought them, man.
Okay, so then how uncomfortable was the Biden family when Hunter brought Chicky to Thanksgiving and Christmas and Easter?
You talking about Bo's ex-wife or late widow?
Yes.
That's it. See, that's different. He dead. Okay, he dead. And I'm not trying to listen. I am not trying to be nasty. I promise you, I'm not.
They got together pretty fast, so that makes me think. Well, y'all bumping boots.
It's okay. I'll put it like this. Right now, we think that Erica Kirk has found herself someone else. He just so happens to be the vice president of the United States. Now, as uncomfortable as that is, number one, he's married. Number two, her man dead. Number three, her man and the vice president of the United States were friends. It's weird, okay? I'm not saying that Hunter Biden shouldn't bring Beau Biden's ex. I mean, okay. Like, maybe they are dating. But there's some catastrophe between the two of them. Like, the reason they're together is because the brother she wanted ain't here no more. That is odd in and of itself. That brings a different level of weird. Because you're not going on with somebody that, hey, we met on Tinder and went out a couple. You're dating somebody who you know for a fact her last man or his last woman is dead.
Okay.
Like dead.
Okay.
It's a little bit different.
But hold on. They got together pretty fast. They got together relatively fast. And
that's grief.
Okay. No, wait, hold on. There are a lot of people who have been doing the Yahoo while the other person is sick, whatever, that grief's turned into, that hug turned into a little bit more. And I'm just
exactly
saying,
yes.
No, excuse me. That's not grief when you marry the person, you have babies with them. I'm
sorry. Okay. But in the beginning, and it's never happened. Put it this way, it's never happened to me. But sometimes the sixth stage of grief is getting your back blown out. Sometimes the sixth stage of grief is let me lay some pipe. I don't get it. I've never done it. It's creepy weird. I understand it, but it's still creepy weird. It's like, what is going on right here? It's still weird, but it's weird, it's weird in a different weird type of way. Like if you break up with somebody and they're still walking around here breathing and you hook up with a relative or an ex of somebody you were a friend with, that's awkward.
Okay.
When they die and you hook up,
okay, Thomas, let's say that
it's death
friend or
pond.
relative.
Okay.
It's been 10 years and I bump into their ex and we just happen to hit it off and then we get together. It's been 10 years. Aren't you over that person yet?
Nope. No. You treat if it's a family member of mine and they were dating somebody and they broke up, that is now a goddamn, it is Chernobyl. You never go back. Shit can grow there, but you can't visit. It's toxic. I'm telling you, that town outside of Chernobyl, nobody ever goes there. Why? It's toxic. That's how I'm like, ooh, shit. She was fine when she was with him, but there's a no-go in that station. 10 years, try 100. Try 100, maybe. If we both live to be 102, I'll holler at you. But 10, there's still radiation in that. Because now you got to ask dumbass questions. You know what I mean? Like now you're going, so.
Okay.
You're being intimate, and now you're thinking.
I'm about to throw one of your comments back at you.
Okay.
You said you love who you love.
Yes. But you love who you love. It's still okay. That's rule number 2. Rule number 1 is still you don't go there. You just don't. It's toxic. Like you can probably find love outside of Chernobyl. It's still Chernobyl, okay? It's still a nuclear explosion. So it does. Oh, like man, I fell in love with her and it's great. But you still got to remember how you met her in the first place, or how you met him in the first place. It's still a nuclear no-go zone. Still, like Fukushima, nobody will ever build a nice house near Fukushima. Nobody will ever build an incredible mansion near where Chernobyl happened. Yeah, the land is cheap, but you can't live there. Like, yes, she's fine. Oh my God, she had a body. But my cousin was on top of that. I'm good.
Okay. But what if you all just click?
Ain't no clicking. They clicking is different than my clicking. Whatever she's clicking on, I ain't clicking on it. I don't care. Like that's what hold on. You know how you have those ads? You know how you get ads when you go like to certain shops, at the bottom you see the ad will pop up and it's messing up what you're trying to do. So you have that little X in the side of the corner. It's real small because they want you to get her the ad. You see that real small X. You look for that X like, bitch, I got to get out of here. Where that X? Ooh, I don't want to see this ad. That is them. It's over. Fukushima. I don't care how fine she is. If she was with my brother or my cousin, Fukushima. That's what. Ooh, and they'll go, why you call me Fukushima? Every time you see me, why you call me Fukushima? Because you are toxic. I can never go there. I never. Like it just with death, it's just a different type of.
I have to disagree with you, especially when people get together really fast. Because to me, I understand what you're saying about grief, but grief does not put you in somebody's pants.
Thank you. Exactly.
So this is why I'm saying that Hunter marrying Bo's wife, like I said, it was pretty fast.
Maybe, okay, so maybe Bo told him to. Maybe Bo said, when I've shuffled off this mortal plane, give my wife like 2 years. But check on her, and after 2 years, She's like free fair use, like here's the license. Maybe. I don't know. Because if my brother dropped dead today, I'm not marrying his wife. Fukushima. Go on, Chernobyl. Go over there. But that's me though. That's me. I have a code. My code has always been, if somebody in my family or friends have hit you, I will never touch you. I don't care.
So
listen, grief.
So that means that hammer's hammer. I'm going to take that. Thomas was talking about on the South Coffee.
Oh my God!
So hammer's hammer should not be in
nowhere
in Bo Biden's.
Fukushima. Fukushima. If it's too hard, listen. You can call them Fukushima or you can call them Chernobyl. One of the two. It's cool, and you explain that to them. You go, hey.
Okay.
Hold on.
So Taz says I dated ex's cousin. Let's learn the crazy ones indeed.
Taz, we discussed this. You can't just be busting that out. That's not. Hey, Taz, man, don't do that. Like, no,
Lord.
that they are off limits. So, and the thing about the off limits thing is this: it's only good if the person you broke up with and the person who they were with that you were related to understands the game. Listen, I come with a code of conduct. Okay, I had a code of conduct as a child. The code of the streets. I was raised in the projects. There was a code of the streets. If you over there with Trey and Trey dies, Trey gets locked up, or Trey don't want you no more, you are no longer, listen, you free to everybody else, not us. We know Trey. Like, you grew up with this person. Now you out there with they ex? Nah. And the code was, if caught, you get your ass whooped. That was listen, I don't make the code rules. These are what they were. A guy who knew a guy dating another guy's ex-girlfriend, you could not come back to the neighborhood. You gonna get your whole ass whooped. But you with my girl. She ain't your girl no more. You been broke up for 5 years. I don't care. Who told you to be with my girl? You listen, if your mama still live in the neighborhood, we going to tell her. Hey, Miss Johnson, we respect you. We love you. We want you to know that we always gonna protect you because you live in the neighborhood. But Tyrone can't come back here.
Okay.
If Tyrone bring his ass back here, we kicking a hole out of his ass. He can't come back. He can't.
Okay, Taz said the ex dated my friend. Free range swap was had.
Nope. Fukushima. Nope.
Free range swap. Lord, that is a show in itself.
Yes. Listen. Free range. No. It's Fukushima. Now, I understand in this new day and age, people are like, well, if you fall in love, you just fall in, like you said, they click. I'm not clicking. No. Let my wife die today. I don't want it to happen, but let my wife die today. I'm not looking at her sisters.
Okay. All right.
Leave that man. Come with me. Everybody in that house, I'm Fukushima to them. I've always found Thomas attractive. You better leave him alone. Fukushima.
Okay.
That's it.
Yeah, no. I am actually going to have to change the title of the show. So, Thomas, I'm letting you know in advance to what would you do? Because this is actually a what would you do show. Like, would you change? Would you date that? Would you date that person?
No, you can change. Listen, you can change it to what would you do, and then just put in parentheses the Fukushima argument.
So, I want to play a video for y'all, and this is something real, but I was having some feelings about this video, and y'all tell me what y'all think. So
the homeowner says he's begged Amazon and its partner drivers to stay off his driveway because he says the large vans could damage it. He's documented the vehicles on camera and the cracks that are driving him crazy.
Hey, you guys are not supposed to be on our driveway.
These are videos of Amazon vans rolling onto Charles Burns' Maryville, Indiana driveway. Burns says the heavy vehicles weighing around 9,000 pounds could be causing these cracks.
There's no gravel on this side pushing that. Because you just have grass here, there's no support here keeping that in place. That's a stress fracture.
All of it, he says, is part of a 5-year battle with drivers not listening to his repeated requests and ignoring this sign saying no delivery trucks beyond this point.
They drive, or, as I mentioned lately, which feels like retaliation, they've been just leaving the packages down at the end of the driveway.
Really?
So either us or whoever's walking by can help themselves to the package.
Burns admits that his driveway is long, but says other delivery drivers comply.
We have UPS deliveries here. They park on the street and they walk across the grass, which is great. FedEx, they park on the street and they walk the lawn up to the front door.
He says in one case, a driver was heard heckling his wife on camera when she told him not to go on the driveway. What do you want to say to Amazon?
Be professional. Take care of your customer.
Burns submitted a claim on those cracks but was denied. The I-Team reached out to Amazon and the company said, "We've reached out to the customer to work directly with them to resolve their issue." Burns says his claim has still not been approved, but that he has seen fewer heavy Amazon vehicles on his driveway.
This is our personal sanctuary, and so we feel violated. We feel disrespected.
He does it.
Okay, now I'm feeling some kind of way, y'all, because this is a what would you do thing. Honestly, if I was the Amazon driver, I see where they're coming from. That's a long ass driveway, and if I have a heavy package or something, yeah, they have the little dollies and everything, but y'all, come on, that's like that's a hike. So, and they're not, and if they leave the package right in front of your driveway, you know, like at the end, you know, I'm sorry, y'all, but if you know that you have a delivery coming, then you need to go out there, and even though, you know, they say it'll be here, it's on its way, we're 2 stops away, whatever, that's a long ass driveway, y'all. So I understand the whole thing about the trucks and cracking the driveway, because when I first heard the story, I thought they were just turning around this driveway. It's a delivery issue. So I'm kind of feeling that, dude, you need to figure out something else, because that's a long ass driveway.
He would rather than walk on his grass than drive on his goddamn the damn. Are you nuts?
Well, I mean, again, he says that the trucks weigh a certain amount, and for concrete, I will say that the concrete that they pour on the road is a lot stronger because it's durable than the one that they are going to pour on your driveway. So I can understand that part of it. That's the only part that I understand. For you to expect someone to walk that far to deliver a package, I'm sorry, dude. I'm sorry. I'm with you.
I'm curious as to what does he drive? An Airbus? Like, what does he drive? One of them little itty bitty smart cars? Everything. My truck weighs almost 9. Well, not 9. It was like more like 5 or 6. What, bruh? Listen, I'm sorry. I pride my grass more than I pride this asphalt. Because the asphalt's asphalt. It's gonna be there. Drive the stuff up. It's gonna crack. Whatever.
No, okay, no, but again, because I understand the cracking in the driveway, because then you have to spend money to get it fixed. I understand that, but expecting someone to walk that far to your house, and again,
yes. We're talking about that's a country mile.
It
We are big as hell.
It is.
You want them to like, oh, hey, you park down at the end and bring the boxes. Bitch, is it gonna be a sandwich and some coffee at the end of this? Just looking at that road made me think, oh, that's a ruck march. Fukushima.
And Chuck says that a homeowner needs one of those delivery boxes. So
yes, put one of them big, massive ass damn what is it? The mailboxes. You have one side for mail and another side for them packages, and have them put it in, and that way you ain't got to worry about it. Like, there are easier ways to do it than calling the damn. He called the news. for some shit he could fix. That shit could have been an email. You know what I mean? Like certain things, could have just been an email. Hey, yo, Amazon, could you do this?
If he does not, I mean, the only thing that I would say is that you, Mr. Homeowner, spend the money to get your driveway paved with the industrial strength, whatever that they use for the road that they don't use for your house. That is what you do, because if my driveway was that long, I'm sorry, I would expect the drivers to drive. Number one, I want my packages, so I would expect the drivers to drive on.
That driveway is longer than the OJ trial. Ain't nobody trying to walk up on all of that.
Yeah,
just
yeah.
Let me get my steps in. You got to stop midway, drink some water. I gotta get some of these electrolytes in me. Then I'm over here. I done marched to Freedom Land to your damn house to give you some Amazon package, and then I gotta walk back. Harriet Tubman ain't walking that damn long. Like, give him some water.
It also makes me wonder, and I wish they had, for where he is, because if you notice, his street seemed to have been a busy street.
Yes.
So I'm wondering if all the homes there are set back. And everyone has, right. So everyone has a long driveway. Are you the only one complaining about this? Because honestly, if I was the Amazon driver on that route and everybody's houses were set back and everybody expected me to get out the car, y'all not getting your packages. Y'all have to come to the Amazon drop box.
If I gotta walk across the Edmund Pettus Bridge, known as your damn driveway, bitch, I'm not you. You come get these packages at like a Lowe's or a Sam's Club or wherever they had them little Amazon.
Yeah.
I ain't walking it. And there's no refreshments at the end of this walk. There's no water, no Kool-Aid, no bottles of Powerade, ain't no electrolytes, ain't no bottled IV fluid. You want me to walk? You want me to walk to the length of the damn I Have a Dream speech to drop off some gosh darn packages to your ass and then walk my monkey ass all the way back with no refreshment? It's hot outside. And hold on. And what happens if it snows? Now, okay. Now you want me?
What? No, you're right, because he's in Indiana, and even if people are walking across the grass is not shoveled. So it's like I got to do the Iditarod. Even you did shovel your driveway, it is cold outside. I'm trying to just drop your packages and leave.
You want me to do the Iditarod to give you some shit that you bought from Amazon? You out of your rabbit ass mind. I'm gonna get out of my Amazon truck, pull these 3 Malamutes in this shed, all right, and this little sled. I'm gonna go, okay, guys, hush, and I'm gonna Malamute my ass all the way to your house. No refreshments. It's cold. The ground is frozen. All the hair on my nose is frozen. And then you want me to get back on this damn Iditarod, mush, and go all the way back to a truck that's sitting out there that's warm? Are you nuts? And if you don't get on, you listen. He need to be asking himself, why is his pants hot water? I saw his pants. He got more issues to deal with than this damn asphalt. Because if them pants was a little bit higher, they'd be booty cutter shorts.
No, see, yeah, I mean,
out there tripping.
When I saw that, I was like, wait, you expect people to walk that far?
Have you seen your own driveway, dog? You don't.
It's not like, you don't have a regular driveway. You have, and I understand it is your sanctuary. I understand this because y'all, I am going to tell you, 2 years ago, I put up a fence. And yes, I'm gonna say I, because when it comes to the house, my husband doesn't care what I do. I chop down trees, I took up the grass, I do all this. But I had a fence put around the front part of our house because I got tired of dogs and all this other stuff. So that stuff stopped immediately. I loved it. But anyway, I was concerned that the Amazon and UPS people, because Amazon lives at our house, that they would not deliver them to the front porch. Not had a problem. They come to the gate. We have the front gate, and we have a gate on the side right off the driveway.
Yep.
You know, they come in, they do it. The only person who drops them over the side gate on the side is the mail carrier. I don't mind him doing that because it is on the side as opposed to the front. They do the Amazon people still they take the time to open the gate. They come still put it there and they close the gate afterwards. Love it.
Yeah, it's so nice.
Like Thomas said, the Green Mile.
That bruh man got a whole golf course out there and wants you to walk it. Man, y'all see his wife? His wife looked like she was tired walking up there. And he moved the house closer. I'm sick of this.
Yeah.
Every day I gotta come. That shit look like you know them in the mall where you see them people power walking in malls and shit.
Mhm.
So they'll walk all the way down to the end of the J.C. Penney, walk around the Claire's and right past a Hot Topic all the way to go to the other side, which is like Macy's or some shit. That's what his yard looked like. I ain't asked dog. Listen. I don't need my steps. I'm good. I barely make enough money in this job to call it a job. And you also want me to march like Harriet Tubman's in front of me to the Underground Railroad just so I can give you some shit, just so I can give you like a sponge that your wife bought off of Amazon. Man, if you don't bring your ass up, why don't you come out here? Make him walk. Like, listen, if I was Amazon, I'd be out there just blowing the horn. Bang! Bang! Bang!
No,
why is an Amazon driver out there blowing his horn?
He should be
Come
happy
get your
that they're
shit.
putting his packages right there by his gate and not just throwing them.
Yes. Listen, I knew, it was a funny story. I knew a UPS driver, no, not a United States Post Office driver, who got sick. He just got sick and tired of the disrespect. And I remember this story because somebody told me this, I think it was in the Navy. He said the mail carrier was barely throwing people's mail in the mailbox. He said if you had a package, your ass was ass out. He would stop near where your door is, like right near. He wouldn't get up on your door. He would get like up like 5 or 6 feet away from it and toss your shit. It didn't matter what. If the package was too big, he just slide it, and wherever it landed, that's where he left it. And he said the friend was telling me this. He said this mailman did this shit for 2 weeks straight. Through every neighborhood, he'd get out, throw your mail. It'd be crammed in. It'd be sitting on the side, get all wet in the rain and shit, right? And he said he would grab the package, get there, and get back in his shit and drive away. He did that for 2 weeks. And the people started calling the post office and saying, yo, your man out of here throwing shit, right? So when the post office finally got a hold of him, they caught him one night after work and they was like, what is going on? Why are you throwing these people packages? He's like, man, I'm sick of this goddamn mail shit. I'm sick of it. I've been here for 10 years. I ain't got a damn promotion. So they fired him, but they had to rehire him because they never addressed his issue. Like, I think he said he got bit by a dog one time and nobody gave a shit. Like his whole leg was bleed. Like they said the dog bit him in the calf and he had like blood in his socks and he was wearing them shorts and nobody gave a shit. So when they didn't give a shit, he stopped giving a shit. He's like, I told my supervisor.
You know what? But on the good side, at least they got their mail because you had some mail carriers who were taking stuff and putting it in their trunk and dumping it. So y'all, at least you got.
Listen, I'm not a good person. I want everybody. I am not a good person. I will steal your shit if you are sending gold bricks in the mail and I got to deliver them and one of them bitches fall out. What you want me to do? I'm leaving my route. I'm going straight to the pawn shop. I'm getting whatever I can get for that brick, and then I'm gonna act like I don't know what y'all talking about. Like, they sent 10 bricks and only 9 solid gold bricks was in there. Bitch, I don't know what to tell you. Like, it was in there when I delivered it.
Okay,
I'm
going to move on to my next question. Okay, what would you do? Well, I'm gonna set it up like this.
Okay.
Years ago, I used to have a I called it Saturday afternoon with the girls.
Okay.
And my husband would take my son. They had to leave.
Yeah.
And when my son was little, and they went to the movies, did whatever they were doing. And on my invitation, I said, no spouses, no significant other, invitation only, no children, no exceptions.
Okay.
People who know me know you don't come over my house unless you call me first. I will not answer the door. You just don't bring some rando over my house. So my question is this: what would you do if someone brought someone to your home that you can't stand? And they also didn't ask. They did not say, "Hey, Thomas, I know you're having this party, and my cousin's in town, my mother's in town," and they just show up with this person. But not only that, they also show up with somebody that you cannot stand. What do you do? Because I'm telling that person that they cannot come in. You can come in, but I'm telling that person that they cannot come in. But I have done that. I have done that when someone
Yes.
came to my house and they brought their children because their husband was on their way home, and they, were going to pick their children up. I said, then you should have stayed home until your husband got home, and then you could have come. If you missed the party, you missed the party. There were many things that I missed because I didn't have a babysitter.
Yeah.
So, so what do you do? Because see, me, I'm going to tell you, you have to leave.
Okay, so it depends on the level of dislike that I have for the person. Like if I just dislike you because you're an unpleasant person to be around, I'm telling whoever brought him, like, I told you not to bring that dude. Don't bring him over here. You got to go. But if it's I've been meaning to beat your ass type shit, like, like I had it in the schedule to beat your ass. Like, get up in the morning, make sure I take my fiber pills, eat something, get on the radio. Oh, beat this dude's ass. If it's that stuff, then whoever brought him is getting the same ass whooping as the person I can't stand. Because if it's somebody I absolutely want to hurt, then you should already know that. Like, I will give you an example. There's a person in my family orbit that if anybody ever brought anywhere near me, I'm going to jail. It's premeditated too. I'm catching a case. So if you show up at my door with the person I just told you, if I see him, it's going to be some misunderstandings and furniture moving. I'm beating your ass because you knew I didn't like that person, and I'm definitely beating their ass because I don't like them. I learned. Certain people don't blend with certain people. Listen, we can be in this mixed salad or whatever, but there are certain people that just don't jive with certain other people. Okay. And as long as there's a distance, like say a zip code or 4, cool, great. We good. You stay over there, I stay over here. But if I don't like you, and I mean, let me catch you in the street and I'm going to jail. I'm going from seeing you to the county. Everybody that knows me will know that. Because I'll bring it up in casual conversation. We could be talking about the stock market. The stock market is really good. Hey, did I tell you I don't like that dude? And if I catch him, I'm going to beat his ass. So if you bring him to my door, obviously you know I didn't like him. You did that on purpose. So I'm going to whoop your ass first. But and then I'm beating the crap out of them. So.
Okay, Thomas, but just like what Chuck says, he says he's had that happen too many times. My roommate worked bars, a bartender, always had random people over. I locked myself in my room. I'm sorry, I'm not locking myself in my room. I'm telling this roommate, y'all need to either go get a room, go to that person's place. Don't bring some rando in my house where I am living. I'm paying half the rent. You don't do that. I'm sorry. I'm
my roommate, and you bring them.
And I'm like, gotta go.
Locking myself in my house, in the house. I think what a lot of people fail to understand is there's a thing called the castle doctrine, right? There is a thing called the castle doctrine, meaning your home is your sanctuary, and everything around it is your sanctuary. Mm-hmm. So if somebody invades that, somebody comes in that you didn't want, somebody breaks in, whatever. They're invading your castle. That's why it's called the castle doctrine. In that regard, if you decide to send them to a Mahalia Jackson concert today, you will be covered because you're inside your house. The way I look at it is, if I tell you, hey, this person here, person X, every time I see them, I think about hitting them. car, bat, brick, a house, 2 more houses, a building if I get my hands on it, I don't like this person, right? You now know that if I see them out in public, they're not safe. You should know, don't bring them here. This is my home. Don't bring them here. So if you brought them, you are under the impression that, some shit gonna happen. And when I catch that case, it's gonna be for 2 people. Them for coming and you for bringing them. Like,
okay, so if that rando either stole something of yours or damaged something of yours, then roommate to me is responsible for replacing it and paying for it.
oh, the roommate paying. No, there's no, they are responsible. Oh, they gonna do it. Do you want to be in this house functional? Do you like being able to go and pee without pain and discomfort? Do you enjoy your legs? Are they working correctly at this current time? You gonna either get me my money for all that shit, or you gonna have a new roommate next to the nurses in traction. I think in a lot of ways I'm crazy.
And see,
okay?
he said that it happened. So
yep. At Chuckles, you should have listen. Chuckles, you should just now be getting out of jail from that. Like, they paroled me. Good behavior type shit. You don't do that. That I know if somebody tells me somebody inflames them, I'm good. You'll never see them around me. Now, if you come to my house and they're there, that's on you. I told you that I ain't like that person. And well, why you bring them around? It's my house. I can do what I want to. I can dance butt naked with a feather duster up my booty hole. It's my house. I can do what I want, but I'm not bringing them to your house. That's just common courtesy, because after that, any reaction you have, if you crash out, if you smash out, if you break foot in ass, if you walk around with their arm over your arm like a trophy, they asked for it because you brought them there to a place I told you not to do, and you know I don't like this person. Guess what? When you wake up out of that coma, I'll be here. Well, I look at it. That is listen. That's how I look at it. Certain things are known to certain people. If I didn't tell you, that's one thing. If I did tell you and you still did it, you disrespected me. So you are getting that first fresh ass whooping. And then when I'm done and you over in the corner trying to collect your teeth, I'm going to hit the part like, why'd you come? Well, I was invited. Okay. I'm now inviting you to a Tupac concert right now. Tupac is on stage right now on the other side. You got to go. You got to go. You showed up knowing I don't like you. You got to go. So that's all I'm saying.
Okay. So my next question is, y'all. Y'all, I'm a Reddit reader. I read Reddit. And sometimes I was laughing so hard the other day because I'm like, people actually, y'all, okay. Just okay. Okay. So this has never happened to me, because whether you're friend or foe, whether you're family, whatever, unless you are invited, unless, I extend the invitation, do not ask. And again, people know me. People know that if you are literally dying in the snow and you need someplace to stay, unless I invite you, don't come crawling to my front door. Don't. And one thing that I can honestly say that my husband and I have never had an issue with, and I never had an issue with when I was living by myself, was people. You don't stay with me. You cannot crash on my couch. You cannot stay with me, because you crash and you're there for a while. You end up staying forever. So this is my question. Allowing someone to crash at your place until they figure it out. What does that even mean? Until you figure it out. What the hell does
figure out what?
Until you figure it out. So people who say that, I only want to stay 2 weeks, it ends up being a month. And then when they start rearranging your shit, they're there for for the
No,
long
you too comfortable. You
And
gotta go.
being in California, anything over the 30-day mark, they're considered a tenant. And you have to go through the eviction process. See, I am not doing that. And
No.
literally, I had a cousin, and cousin, if you are listening, you know exactly who I'm talking to. They wanted to stay with me for a week. They were bringing two of their kids. That long right there was like, no, because I don't allow other people's children in my house. And
True.
and the first thing I said to them, I said, when are you leaving? And they said, well, their flight is supposed to be such and such. I said, can I see your return flight? Oh, well, you can't show me your return flight? No.
Mm-mm.
But it
No.
was a no anyway. So what do? Do you allow people to come and crash until they figure it out?
I will do that with family members. And I don't mean family like extended family and cousins and stuff like that. No, my kids, yeah. But even with them, there's some rules. Because we now live in a time where our kids are like not even able to function in this society because there's really nothing there, right?
Are different. But I'm
Yes,
talking about,
children are an exception.
Let's take the children out of the equation. I'm
Okay.
talking about your cousin Dan, your aunt Lucy.
No. Because what ends up happening is I've opened my door and I've offered you hospitality. Okay. When you take advantage of said hospitality, you are now taking advantage of me. And you gotta go. You gotta go. Like, I love this time that we're in because it always ends up making people revert to the old school way of thinking, that Gen X way of thinking, which is this. Hey, you on my couch. My couch now stinks. You brought this dog. The dog peed on my bedroom carpet. You are playing video games all day. You are puffing on shit you will not share. And for some reason, all the food that me and two other people were eating that lasted us a week and a half, now it's lasting us 3 days. And you ain't put a dime on shit. You gotta go. You have got to go. You gotta go. You gotta leave. You have got to get the F out of my house because it's gonna be some problems. See, this is exactly why I don't, I love California. Love it. Los Angeles is my dream city. And the one time I actually got a chance to be in California, in Los Angeles, like on Slauson and shit, I had the best time ever, right? Best time ever. But I couldn't live in California. Number one, it's expensive as shit. And number two, for that reason you just said, after 30 days, they're a tenant. You better 10 your ass up out of here. I'm counting the days. And I will remind them, hey, 29, huh? 29.
No. They don't. See, you can't go past the 3-week mark because they're gonna keep giving you excuses. And
that's why you give them 2.
Governor Newsom, I like you as my governor, but that right there, that 30-day thing that you put on to tenants and stuff, it is unfair. It is not right. And for landlords, it has been a nightmare. And Bob, I hope you feel better. And yes, Anthony, I am brutal, but it's like people know, don't come knocking at my door. I'm not doing it.
Listen, I love the idea of charity. I do. I'm not a person who's above not helping out. I would absolutely 100% help out. But when you ask that question, you know what flashed in my head? You remember that white dude that was in the truck? He was gonna go help some of them escaping hit some of them white South Africans who were leaving Nelson Mandela and blah blah blah. Remember him? And then he went and got them white people, got these white South Africans, and after about 6 months, almost a year, I think, he came back and made a video where he's like, "Yeah, they leashed off of me. They stole about $10,000 worth of stuff. I'll never do that again." Every time that kind of scenario comes up, I think of that dude because he He was in the truck filming. Yeah, we're gonna go pick up these white South Africans who are being attacked by that goddamn communist Mandela and all those other blacks over there. And then when they got here, they used the dog shit out of them and laughed. I remember that all the time, and that shit is just that is funny to me. I'm sorry, that is funny. That is when I saw that, I was like, when keeping it white goes wrong.
Well, Mrs. Skittle says, I hope I'm pronouncing this correctly. I hope I pronounced your name correctly. It says, my husband's brother left the first time and then came back and stayed with us for 3 years during COVID. I politely put his stuff in garbage bags and he never came back ever since. Now, you know what? I'm sorry, Mrs. Skittles, but I'm going to have to say, that's 2 years and 364 days too many. I'm sorry. It's you know, I mean,
I don't like nobody that much.
I don't understand how people don't put people out. I truly don't. It's like you are like, I wish they'd leave. I wish, you know, why? Because again, we live in a country. I won't even say a country. We live in a world where charity is a godly thing. People love the idea of charity. But we also live in a world filled with people who will charity your ass to the poorhouse. So it's kind of like, it's like 6 in one, half a dozen in the other. How can you help somebody when you know let's say for every 5 people who genuinely need a place to stay, to get back on their feet, they've had financial issues, their kids have been in a situation, they're running away from something. For every 5 of those, there's 10 people who are just looking for a come up. And we don't know the difference. We all end up becoming Muhammad Ali with the 10,000 rattlesnakes. We know 1,000 of them are going to be good and they ain't going to bite us, but we don't know the difference. So we end up eventually going, I'm not going to do it. Like for you, Solid, you made it perfectly clear. Hey, don't come over here with that. Oh, wait a minute. You got a child and it's how old? Yeah, you can't come over here. Which is fine. Nobody's knocking you for that. People like me, I'd love to help. But the moment I feel like I'm being used, you got to go. Because, again, I'm going to catch a case. The moment your child starts running around my house and I tell them to sit down and you're not doing anything, or you say, you know, you don't have to parent my child. In my house, I'm parenting, I'm yelling, I am spanking, I am doing all of that because you're in my house. If you do not like it, you don't come in my house.
Exactly. And that is why, even if I had like one of them big, you know, like South Fork from Dallas places where they had all kinds of houses and shit. Yeah, go over there, whatever. Just stay there. I don't care. Just don't. You gonna trash the place anyway. I got a maid. She'll clean it. I got service members. I'm not service people on the land. They'll clean it. Fine. Like this is one of the dreams that I have, was to buy enough land and put enough tiny homes on there for them to be like a transition house. You are a woman leaving an abusive relationship. Well, here's a tiny home. You and your children can stay here until you get on your feet and get your money ready. Here, you pay a small fee every month, blah, 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 right? But if I got a house with 3 bedrooms and 1 bedroom's for me, me and my wife, 1 bedroom's for my daughter, and we got another free one, and you bring 6 people over, you got to go.
Okay,
because you got to go.
You know what? Even if I lived in the what is it? The Spielberg tourist, the Spelling Mansion.
Yeah.
Okay, which is the largest mansion in California.
Yeah. Aaron Spelling's old place.
Yes. If I lived in that place and I had 100 bedrooms, what have you, you still not staying with me? No.
You can stay, but you can't stay in my house. You can. If I have guest homes, you are not. No. Now hold on. There are a lot of people that practice polyamory. Shout out to my polys. Shout out to them. Let's say you got you and the husband, and y'all are poly. She done found a dude. You done found a woman, and you both know, hey, this is Todd. Oh, okay, this is Alex. You, your wife, Todd, and Alex. Okay, maybe Todd's leaving something. He's got an apartment. He's paying too much money. My wife likes having you around because you play with her toes. Okay, so Todd, you can have this house over here. Alice does that thing I like with the twirly whirl. Alice, you can have this house over here. I got the main house. You have houses of your own. That way, if you all want to go play together or you want to play separately, you got a place. That way you're not banging on, like hard floor or a mattress on the ground or some shit like that. If you're again, shout out to my polys.
Thomas, I would rather, and Mrs. Skittle says, we learn our lesson from that situation. I don't mind helping people to a certain extent. Now,
yes,
if I have the funds, I would rather pay for you to stay in a hotel for 2 weeks. Well, actually, a motel.
Yeah, like you hotel. Wait a minute, like
for 2 weeks,
Holiday Inn, what?
As opposed to you staying at my house, because I have gone over relatives' house. I have gone over friends' house where their houses have been demolished, where they are sitting there like, I can't stand this. I can't see. I'm not going through that. And then when I tell these people, don't complain to me, tell them, they look at me like I'm crazy. I'm like, why are you telling me?
Hey, don't tell me, tell him. He over there tripping. That's him. He doing the thing. That was his guy. Like, don't do that.
Let's see, old movies with Steve Parenthood. One brother shows up.
Oh Lord, not Parenthood. Please, God, no.
Kindergarten son and leaves him with the grab. And that's another thing, y'all. When people say, can you watch my child for an hour? Y'all actually do it, suckers.
No. Like I'm gonna tell you honestly, that's a big fear of mine. That is one of the biggest fears I have. I'm not playing. Like, I got a good friend, and she's a white woman, and she got this 2-year-old, and she says, "Hey, Thomas, can you and your wife watch my 2-year-old for about, I don't know, a couple of days?" You go, "All right, cool," and then she don't come back. Now, me and the wife are here raising this 2-year-old white kid. And now, okay, well, you're going to be, after a year, you were part of the house. We're going to give you a room and shit.
That's when you call the police for child abandonment.
Listen, I would much rather raise the kid, but it's going to be real uncomfortable to try to tell everybody, hey, this is my kid, like his mama left. I'm 6 feet tall and black. This little towhead, blonde hair, blue-eyed white boy. I can't. And then that kid, like, I would raise that kid like it was my own. I'd teach the kid everything. I'd be Pops or Baba or whatever. But the explanation that we're going to have to give together is going to be real strange. See, my mama left me when I was 2, and he left me with my pops.
This as a lighthearted show. That's a different topic. This is a lighthearted show.
Yes.
So on that note, guys, because y'all know I keep it solid, try to keep it to an hour. Y'all, when I make these videos, I have to play them. So y'all gonna have to
we'll live with it. Go ahead.
Okay. So here we go. Okay.
Damn, that music slaps.
Okay.
YouTube out here giving me damn strikes. That music slaps.
It takes me forever to go through and listen to everything and say, I like this one. Okay, so y'all, my timeline, every week I say I'm gonna have a timeline, and since it's supposed to be a lighthearted show, I'm gonna keep my timeline solid or simple and lighthearted. So Thomas, I'm gonna ask you first, if you in 2025 could go back in time, your 2025 self could go back in time to someplace else, what would you tell yourself, or what would you tell someone else, your 2025 self?
Lord have mercy. I'm glad you did this.
Uh-oh.
If I could go back I would go back to the summer of '88, and I would tell my younger self, there's like 4 pieces of advice I'd give. Number 1, active duty, not the reserves. He will understand. Active duty, not the reserve. Number 2, wrap it up now, like right now. That should be part of your clothing. Put one of them things on and just wear it all day just in case some shit starts. Number 3, forgive him, and it'll be better on your life. By him, I mean my dad. And 4th, I would say be very discerning. Like don't I understand everybody's going, you're young, you're fit, you're about 165 pounds. When you get out of the Army, you're going to be 185 solid with swole meatness. Look at yourself like a commodity. Everybody cannot afford your time or your energy, so don't give it to him. If those would be the 4 pieces and he would be freaked out because he'd see me and go, oh my God, who is this hulking human being? And they're like, I'm you, dummy. I'm you in about 30 years. So I would go back to the summer of '88, and I would mentor myself. I would mentor myself. Because I'm not, stranger danger wouldn't have mattered. In '88, I'm like, if you came after me, I'm gonna fight like hell and you ain't gonna get me. But if I showed up at my own self, yeah, I would mentor myself. I take a nice long walk, mentor, tell them to get a notebook out. You're going to write down all of this stuff, keep this notebook with you, and then I'd pop off. I'd tell them go get tattoos early because, by the time you get to the age that I am, you want a sleeve. Just get a damn sleeve now, boy. And then, all the comic books you had, save them, every one of them. Put them in something. Go get bags and boards. Spend some money. Get them. Keep them because you can pay off college tuitions and shit. I'd tell them to go to college afterwards. When you're on active duty, get yourself a degree. Get 2 degrees. Why not? And that way I'd set myself up for success. That would be me. Okay. That would be me. Or I would go back to where my father was a kid and I'd tell him, stay in that boy life. Stay in both of them kids' lives. They gonna need you one day. I would threaten my father. I would catch my father at like 17 years old and hem him up. And like, if you leave that family. But that's just me.
Well, for my timeline, my previous timelines was going back and telling some other people to do whatever. But for me, for this particular timeline, I would go back to when I was in high school to this one particular girl that I did not like, still don't like. We got into an argument. And she got the better of me. We weren't fighting. We weren't physically fighting. She got the better of me in terms of the singers she was putting out. And every time I go back, I always say, I wish I had said this. I wish I had said that. So my timeline would be going back. And I remember what she said. And she got off some good ones. I was just kind of like, so I would go back. My 2025 self would go back to my time in high school with this one particular girl.
TLD RVA bills, 5051 vets. Katie is going to be taken.
I would dog the crap out of anybody that bothered me.
So yeah, but
like I have a wit now. Like I'm funny now. I wasn't funny as a teenager. Well, I had a high top fade and I was skinny as a rail. Like I wasn't funny. So absolutely,
I would do that. I would have to go back and tell this girl. And the thing about it is, I have some good comebacks now.
Yes.
But then
listen, Ronald Dean would get the work. I'm telling you right, Ronald. If 2025 me went back, boy, you'd get that work. Ronald, and he knows who he is. Ronald Dean. Forever, partner. Forever. I'm telling you, the same.
So y'all, anyway, this was keep it solid today. This was Thomas. Thank you so much for coming on. But again, this is going to be a short.
I'm the CEO of this company. I have to do this. Yes.
What is Shekel says? I would go back now 7475 and cut up all my parents' credit cards.
Damn it, Chuckles. Chuckles is like, yo, son, you ain't spending shit.
Oh Lord. So anyway, that's what that's what Chuckles would do. And Anthony, and Anthony, I have to say, Anthony, I've never met you, but Anthony is responsible for sharing my show on Blue Sky. And a lot of the people who come back and watch my show later, they are Blue Sky people. Only thing I ask for all of the shows on GCPR, you all come back and listen to the show. Please leave comments. Please leave comments.
Absolutely.
We like to know, what you're thinking. You like the show, you don't like the show, whatever. We need to know that. So also, everyone, I know this is Thanksgiving week, and however you all, celebrate Thanksgiving, that's fine. But over the years, I have my Thanksgiving is not the Thanksgiving that I had when I was younger, because we need to, America needs to remember the people who sacrificed. It wasn't Black people, one Chinese people, one white people. It was Native American people.
Yep.
And they were massacred. The first Thanksgiving is not what we learned in school. So I would think that while you all are breaking bread on Thanksgiving, again, however you do it, that you do think about Native Americans who lost a lot, and they're still feeling it today. So
we honor and celebrate our Native and Indigenous brothers and sisters. We know what Thanksgiving means. And since the Pilgrims didn't do it, let me, Solid, and everyone here at GCPR do it. We thank you, and we stand with you no matter what. We always remember what this truly means. The day the Native population gave people with buckle shoes and powdered wigs who only washed once a month because they figured washing twice a week was disgusting. You guys gave them a home, and they mistreated you. So as long as we're around, we will always honor our Native brothers and sisters.
Yes. So on that, and GCPR, guys,
where every voice matters.
Like you said, where every voice matters. And y'all, I have to promote. I have to promote.
Please promote, please.
Hold on. Smooth
She
California.
has ads.
Smooth California. How skin should be. smoothca.online. This month is Black Friday month, where everything over $6 is 15% off. Everything site-wide, everything is 15% off. And for the people who supported Smooth California for the month of November, Smooth California thanks you. But smoothca.online, a lot of great Christmas gifts, y'all. Swear by it. It's a great product.
I'm telling y'all, my skin has never felt softer. Like I feel like a baby using Smooth California. I just walk around going, oh my God, my skin's so soft. So yes.
So
I swear by it.
And everyone, thank you who stayed from Thomas's show to my show. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Friendly Differences will not be on this week. I don't think the Villain's View will be on this weekend. Nope. So we are taking a hiatus for this weekend. We will see you next week. Again, everyone, thank you so much. Peace.